0.2, and question number 1, what we have is we have to find the modulus and the argument of each of the complex number. So let us start with question number 1. So what we have in here, the complex number is given by z is equal to -1 and minus I root 3. So first thing, we need to find the modulus. So how to find modulus? We already told you modulus is denoted by the sign mod z. Now that is nothing but square root of a square plus b square. Now if I look into the question, we know that the general way of representation of a complex number is a plus ib. So here we can see the value of a is -1 and the value of b is minus root 3. So square root of a square. So a square means what? -1 whole square, then plus minus root 3 whole square. This is what we have. So we have here root over of 1 plus 3. So that is root over of 4. So we have the modulus of z as 2. That's the modulus of z. Now one thing you will be saying, sir, it is square root of 4, so it has to be plus minus 2, right? No, it cannot be plus minus 2. It has to be 2. Why? Because I told you that modulus of z is nothing but the distance between the point at which the complex number lies on the argand plane from the origin. So when I'm talking about the distance, obviously the positive values will be taken. So negative value it cannot be. Now another thing, we found out the modulus, so the answer is 2. Now we have to find the argument. Now for argument, let us see how will I do it. Now look at here. So I told you that every complex number is denoted as a plus ib form. Now if I write it in terms of polar form, it is denoted as what? R cos theta plus I r sin theta. This is the polar form, right? So here if I see r cos theta is equal to what? Right here we know r cos theta is equal to -1 and r sin theta is equal to, that is coming out to be minus root 3. This is what we have, right? Now the value of r is nothing but mod z. We have already found out that is 2, right? So directly we can put in here, so 2 cos theta is equal to -1. So therefore cos theta is equal to -1 by 2. So we have found out the value of cos theta. Now again put r as 2 in here. So 2 sin theta is equal to minus root 3, and therefore sin theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So now here what we see in here is that both the cos value and the sin value, both are negative. So now we have to think of that in which quadrant that both sin and cos are negative. So if I draw the diagram, we know that we have done in trigonometric chapter. So we have all sin, tan, cos. So in the third quadrant, both sin and cos are negative. So my main motive is to find the value of theta. I already told you that argument is nothing but the theta. So let us find the theta, and the theta lies in third quadrant. So, and another thing, I also told you this one, that we will be finding the principal argument. We are here to find the principal argument, not the argument from 0 to 2 pi. So the argument must lie between minus pi to pi. The argument must lie between minus pi to pi. So when I am talking about this one, so basically we will approach this angle which lies in the third quadrant in the clockwise direction. In the clockwise direction. So I told you, so whenever we are talking about clockwise direction, it has to be negative. So I will write therefore argument is equal to minus. Since we are approaching through clockwise direction, so there has to be a negative sign in there. Just forget about everything, just put a minus sign in there. Now think of it as a positive direction question. Now look at here, we always know that the angle, this is half. Now forget every single minus. cos theta is equal to half. For what angle cos theta is half? Forget about the minus sign. For what angle cos theta is half? When theta is equal to pi by 3. That is, theta is equal to 60 degree. When theta is equal to 60 degree, cos theta is equal to half. So, but here it is minus half. So for minus half will be what? When cos of pi minus pi by 3 is equal to half. So cos of pi minus pi by 3 is equal to minus half. Cos pi by 3 is what? Half. Cos pi by 3 is half. But cos pi minus pi by 3 is minus half. Okay? Clear? So this is what we have. So my angle will nothing be pi minus pi by 3. This is my angle. Now you would be asking, sir, how you got cos pi minus pi by 3 as minus half? Look at here, it's so easy. Pi minus pi by 3 is what? It's 180 minus 60, that is 120 degree. And 120 degree lies in second quadrant. And in second quadrant, cos is negative. So that's why it is pi minus pi by 3. So what we are getting? Minus this to be 2 pi by 3. So my argument we are getting as minus 2 pi by 3. Okay. So here, so let's put that value. So we will write hence modulus is equal to 2 and argument is equal to minus 2 pi by 3. So whenever we are talking about the anti-clockwise direction, just put a minus sign in there. Then forget about the anti-clockwise thing. Okay. Then after that, you look at cos of, again you forget the minus, you think of cos of half. For what angle cos is half? You see that it is 60 degree. Now you think of that minus. So for my cos theta is equal to minus half, it will be what? Cos of pi minus pi by 3. That gives us minus half. So put pi minus pi by 3 in there and you will get the answer as minus 2 pi by 3. So this is how to find the argument and the modulus. Now let us do the question number 2. So question number 2, what we have in here is, that is z is equal to minus root 3 plus I. So we have to find the modulus of this thing. So how to do modulus? It's very easy. So modulus of z is equal to mod z is equal to square root of a square plus b square, and here a is what? Minus root 3 whole square plus 1 square. This is what we have. So this becomes, again it becomes 3 plus 1, so again it's 2. So the modulus of z is 2. Now after doing this, now we have to find the argument. So what do we know? The polar representation. We know that r cos theta is equal to minus root 3 and r sin theta is equal to 1. We know these two. So from here, let us put the value of r. So 2 cos theta is equal to minus root 3 and 2 sin theta is equal to 1. So therefore cos theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2 and sin theta is equal to half. So now think of, when is cos theta minus root 3 by 2 and when sin theta is half. So first you think cos is negative, sin is positive. Which quadrant? Cos is negative, sin is positive. It is in this quadrant. It is in the second quadrant where sin is positive and cos is negative. So this one I will approach from the positive direction of x-axis. I will approach from the positive direction of x-axis. Now look at here. So think of cos, forget about the minus sign of cos. So argument will be what? Now argument, I don't need to put minus sign in here because I am starting from the positive direction of x-axis. So the argument, there will be plus, so no putting of minus sign. Now look at cos. Now look at cos. So cos theta is minus root 3 by 2. Okay. So forget about the minus sign. So cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2. For what theta? When theta is equal to 30 degree or pi by 6, right? But here it is what? Minus root 3 by 2. So I will have what? Cos of pi minus pi by 6 because the angle lies in the second quadrant. And you see it is second quadrant. So we have minus root 3 by 2. So my argument will be pi minus pi by 6, that is 5 pi by 6. So my modulus is 2 and my argument is 5 pi by 6. So this is how we do it. This is how we find the modulus and the argument. So let us do the next questions. The next question is question number 3. In question number 3, what we have to do is convert each of the complex numbers given in exercise 3 to 8 in the polar form. So we have to convert the given complex numbers in polar form. So the first question is z is equal to 1 minus I. So we have to write this one in polar form. So now I know my normal form is what? A plus IB, and my polar form is what? R cos theta plus I R sin theta. This is my polar form. So in case of for my polar form, what I need to know? I need to know the value of R and I need to know the value of theta. And I know that value of R we can easily find out by root over of a square plus b square. And why is that? Because R is nothing but mod z, right? And after finding out value of R, after that what I will do? I will directly put the value of R in here. R cos theta is equal to A and R sin theta is equal to B. Then we can do it cos theta is equal to A by R and sin theta is equal to B by R. And by looking into the values of cos theta and sin theta, we can easily find the value of theta. So this is how we will approach this question. So my first step is to find the value of R, right? And my second step will be to equate R cos theta and R sin theta with its respective A and B. So let us find the value of R first. So what I will write is, here I will do is mod z is equal to R is equal to what? That is root over of 1 square plus minus 1 whole square, because A is 1 and B is minus 1. So this is what we have. So root over of 1 plus 1, that is equal to root 2. So we have our value as root 2, right? Now what I will do is, we know that R cos theta is equal to 1 and R sin theta is equal to minus 1. So R cos theta is 1. So let us put the value of R in here. So root 2 cos theta is equal to 1. And what we have in here, root 2 sin theta is equal to minus 1. So cos theta is equal to what? 1 by root 2. And sin theta is equal to what? Minus 1 by root 2. Now, in which quadrant does cos is positive but sin is negative? In which quadrant cos is positive and sin is negative? That is in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is positive and the sin is negative. So I will be approaching this angle in the clockwise direction, this direction. So this will be my angle. Now here, since we are approaching in the clockwise direction, so the argument, when I will be writing the argument, I will be directly writing a minus sign in there. I will be writing a minus sign in there. Argument is equal to minus. Okay. So minus. Now how much is that? Now think of cos theta is 1 by root 2. When is cos theta 1 by root 2? Very, very simple. That is 45 degree. So don't think anything. Just write pi by 4 in there. So minus pi by 4. So my argument is minus pi by 4. That's my argument. So once I find the argument, now we already know the modulus, that is R. So my complex number in polar form is, so Z in polar form is what? It is R cos theta, that is root 2 cos minus pi by 4, then plus I root 2 sin minus pi by 4. This is my answer. This is how I represent a complex number in polar form. Okay, let's do question number 7. Let's do question number 7. Now the others I will be giving as homework. So if you have any doubts, maybe I will do another one problem. then I will give the others as homework, because you need to try these questions by yourself. So the next question is z is equal to root 3 plus I. So this is my question. Now we have to write this one in polar form. So what was my first step? My first step to find mod z, and that is equal to r. So that is equal to what? Root over of a square plus b square, and here a is what? Root 3. So root 3 whole square, and b is what? 1. So 1 whole square, and that is equal to what? It is root over of 3 plus 1, that is 2, and we already discussed why it's not minus 2. So this is what we have, 2. Now after doing this thing, what we need to do? We need to equate. We know that r cos theta is equal to root 3, because we know z is equal to what? R cos theta plus I r sin theta. So r cos theta is what? Root 3, and r sin theta is equal to what? 1. It's not I, it will be 1. Okay, always keep that in mind. So r value is, we already know it is what? 2. So 2 cos theta is equal to root 3, and 2 sin theta is equal to 1. So therefore cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2, and sin theta is equal to half. And it's so easy, both are positive. So in which quadrant both are positive? Both are positive in the first quadrant. So the angle is very, very easy. So for what angle cos theta is positive? Root 3 by 2. So the argument, therefore argument is easy. It's pi by 6. It's just pi by 6. We don't have to worry about any negative sign. We just have to write argument is equal to pi by 6. So once we have written this thing, so hence z in polar form is, how do I express z in polar form? We express z in polar form as, it will be 2, look at here, z is equal to r cos theta. So z is equal to, r is what? 2. So 2 cos pi by 6 plus I2 sin pi by 6. That's my answer. So this is how we express the complex number in polar form. So let me do another one problem. Let us do question number 6. So question number 6, we have z is equal to minus 3. Z is equal to minus 3. Here there is no complex part. So this is my z. So let us find first, my first step, let us find r. So r is equal to mod z, and that is equal to root over of minus 3 whole square plus 0 square, because there is no imaginary part. So root over of this is coming out to be 3. Now after doing this, what I will do? So we need to equate them. So r cos theta is equal to what? Minus 3. Because here we don't see anything. So z is equal to what? R cos theta plus I r sin theta. So there is no imaginary part. So r cos theta is equal to minus 3 and r sin theta is equal to 0. So here we will write, therefore cos theta is equal to minus 3, and what is the value of r? It is 3, right? And here, and obviously r sin theta is equal to 0. R value is 3, so sin theta is equal to 0. So therefore cos theta is equal to 3 goes out, minus 1, and sin theta is equal to 0. So for what angle cos theta is 0 and sin theta is cos theta is minus 1 and sin theta 0? Think, for what angle is it possible? It is pi. Cos pi is minus 1 and sin pi is 0. So I will write, therefore argument is equal to pi. So the answer will come out to be like this. So z in polar form is equal to, how should I write z in polar form? So r cos theta, that will be 3 cos pi plus I into 3 sine pi. So this is how we express z in polar form. Okay. Now let's do